And hello there everyone, it's King Hedgehog here and welcome back to Colony Survival. This is the start of season number 2 and we're going to start with the world name season 2. Day monsters, we have none. Night monsters, we just have the normal count, and we have the most difficult world seed ever, which is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Alright, now we've played the game before. We had a season 1 of a couple of episodes. We also played a little bit of it on stream. So we know a little bit what we're doing, and usually I start near the water. Now today I want to do a little bit of a different start, and for that I'm gonna just go and have a look around. I want a nice flat piece of land. There's some over there. This one's not too bad either, but I think I'm gonna go over there. And instead of using the water in the moat, I think we're just going to have a moat around it and have it all nice and just the 2-block drop. And with that we can control the pathfinding as much as we want. Now look at this. This is absolutely amazing. It's going to do the trick as much as we need to. Then the thing is, the banner flag needs to be accessible in order to make sure that the spawn can actually make it to us. King Hedgehog Gamers Colony. Nah, that's too much. The Royal Empire. Alright, create colony. There we go. Now look at that. Alright, so that green block is basically everything that is good for our colony. Now we do need to start cleaning up a little bit, and we also need to make sure that we actually get enough space around us so we can, well, basically start building the first guards and to make sure that we are well protected. Just cleaning up a little bit here, because one of the first things that we really need to get done, and for that, in my brain, it needs to be on dirt, is going to be, we need to get berry farmers up. Food is the biggest headache I have here in this game. And for that, I want to make sure that we start off in the right way. Now, the good thing about not starting on a mountainside is that we actually only have to dig a 2-deep moat around our starter area, and with that we are good to go. Alright, so let's get you out of the way. Poof, and the tree is gone. Alright, now let's have a quick look. How wide do we go? You are the end, so let's get you all the way nicely sorted. We'll take you out and we'll just dig the 2-block moat quickly around our entire area. Let me go over here and let me put it on the corner there as well. Now, come on. There you go. You go back in there. Sorted. Alright, that's going to be the corner here. Then let's do this next corner right up here. And then at least we have a good and decent area. And then before it gets dark, hopefully we are able to get ourselves nicely sorted. Alright, so that was the corner there. That is correct. Let's get all the way over here. And then we're actually going quite a bit into the temperate, which is okay. Alright, so it's going to be right next here to the tree. I think we can remember that. There you go. So now if we now get this in 2 deep, and then we just need to leave one entrance, and that should probably sort us out in full. And then we can actually start building. Now, I don't want to build any colonists' beds or anything. No, I want to build the beds. I want to start the building now, but not get the colonists in there until we have passed the first night. Day-night cycles go relatively fast here in the game. And I just want to make sure that we are well set and well prepared before we're going to get into that. Alright, so that is the first one. Just need to make sure that I have enough space for myself to get out of it again. Alright, so there we go. I've managed to complete the moat all the way around it, with the exception of one little entrance, which is going to be right over here. And with that, I'm going to put our first job right down here as well. Well, actually, it's not the first one. I already put 2. Alright, there you go. And then let's rotate you facing that way. There you go. So now we have 3 jobs. The first 2 jobs that I put down. And for that, I'm quickly going to go all the way over to the other side is these two, and those two have one job and one job only. And I'm thinking about adding a third field right next to it, and that is going to be for berry farmers. Alright, now with that done, let's go to our inventory, because this is what we're going to need. We need planks, straw and copper nails. We have all of that at the moment to make ourselves a bed. Let's get 3. Let's get 5 beds, and we'll just throw them down somewhere right here in the middle. We will eventually give them a nice house, but for now this will absolutely do. They do not need a roof over their heads. They need a place to sleep. There. Alright, so now we can have 5 colonists because we have beds for 5. Let's have a look here. That's not what I wanted. I wanted here the colony. Now, let's recruit to fill all jobs. There you go. And of course we did that right before the nighttime. Now, the good thing is, with the nighttime guard, he should be able to easily take care of whatever is coming for him. Let's give him a crate quite close to his job as well. Here. So if he does need to refill, he can just literally turn around. Now, these two should be hopefully going around here, and yes, exactly, put down the bushes so they can start giving us berries and berry meals, because we have quite a bit of food. We have 57 meals at the moment, but we're definitely going to need more than that. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks wide, and then I don't remember how many deep. I think it was 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it was actually 11. Not bad. 11 or 12 even. Alright, now I still have a couple of these torches on me, so let's get a few of those around as well. Let's put one down here. And let's put one down at that corner and all the way on this side, just so we can see a little bit what is going on. Now we should be able to see the first zombies. And yes, we do. And I actually made a little bit of an error. Yes, exactly, because we said daytime guard, but we need actually a nighttime guard instead. So let's remove him. And let's put the daytime guard right down. It's a good thing that he doesn't really care if he had a lot to sleep or not. Now, it would be great if you could take care of him, please. There you go. I helped. Why did he come in here? Probably because I put a block down to get out of there myself and then forgot about it. Let's have a quick peek. Let's get this out of the way, and we take half of the torches. I thought I completed the full mode. Apparently I didn't. So they could come in right there and there. Alright, let's go for the dangerous life here. Alright, so I can stand right up here. And let's do the same thing here on this side. Right, all of this is too deep now. Luckily enough, it's the first night that we have colonists. And with the first night of colonists, that also means that there's not too many zombies coming for us yet. But it will get progressively more and more difficult. There we go. Now, our guard is right there. We've got these two guys. Let's now focus again on the dirt that we're going to need. All of this can please go in here, and I will take 200 dirt, which I have right here, so I can continue filling this in. Now, I don't know if the berry farmers actually need to be on dirt soil. It just makes more sense inside my head. I've always done it here in Colony Survival. I haven't even tested if it can be done differently. Alright, now the previous series was basically getting to know the game a little bit, and we had to learn a lot about the mechanics because there's a lot of it that we didn't know. But we found our way around, and I dare to say, yeah, look at that, 12 by 4. And I dare to say that we actively managed to do relatively well here in the game during the stream. So I think we should be able to get ourselves started and set up pretty decently. Now, the other thing that I want to start doing is I want to start creating a path for the zombies to come into. That when they come in here, basically this is going to be walled off and there's a single path here. Then there's going to be the moats all the way around there as well, which forces them to walk all the way through here. And that way we have plenty of time with a nice line of guards to protect us all the way along, but that is still far, far away. Alright, so the other thing that we need to get done, and for that we need an additional person, but first I want to get our food production well on the way, because that's going to be the biggest problem as soon as we get multiple colonists, and that's going to be food. Here in the inventory though, there is, we have a science lab, which is great. We have a couple of other things. Now this is what we can craft. Copper tools we still have. The grocery store is actually an important part, because that is where our colonists can buy their items to live, basically. So let's get that right nice and close here to the banner. There you go. That is an additional job though, so let's recruit to fill all the jobs. Now we have all 5 beds occupied. 1, 2. There you go. Look at that. And he's already here at the shop buying something. I don't know who's the shopkeeper, but we'll find that out in the longer run. And I think we're going to have to expand on our beds relatively soon anyways, because we're going to need somebody who can craft, and we need to get a miner because we definitely need additional stone as well. Now for the mines, I again want to start probably here in one of the corners, and we can actually do that already because we have the bricks. And there. Now, I hope he's not coming off duty before he murdered the last zombie in that corner. But we will find out. If he does, then we'll deal with it accordingly. Alright, so I'm going to start already putting down the stone here, because I want to start building the entrance into our mine here. And since this is eventually going to be the wall, I want to make sure that we have already set this up. Alright. There you go. Now we can now open this up, hopefully nicely. It is too deep there, so we should be able to get down there. Yes. Alright, now we can not take this one out yet. That is the first one that we can take out. So let's have a look. If I now go down here like this. Yeah, I'm still going to be banging my head. This one I can take out, and I can take this one out as well. So then we're going to be absolutely good if we start going down deeper here. Alright, so this one needs to go up there. That is one up, that is one up. Yeah, I do need to expand our entrance a little bit. So that's going to be right there. Not this one. Right there. Okay, so those are the full ones. Well, the main entrance is actually quite a lot bigger than I expected it to be. But that's okay. There. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's fill this one up. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to need is we're going to need the quarter blocks. And I need to make sure that I have enough of those. And I think it is like this. Yes, it was. Perfect. So with the quarter blocks, that is how we create the stairs. Now I first need to remove you, put you in, and then put you in. And we'll do the same here. Now I think we need to go 1 or 2 more deep. Because we need to start finding ore. Alright, now this is going to be the last one for now. Let's get you down there. And let's just start opening it up around us. Let's have a look. What is it that we actually find? Because I would be very much welcome if we could start finding some copper ore, iron ore, or maybe we have to go deeper. It's getting dark already, which means we're already heading up to nighttime again. Let's open you up. Let's get the torch in there. No, it's not. Why is it getting dark? Alright, now let's make another set of quarter blocks just to have that on the last step here as well. Just making sure that we can get in here. Now, I am kind of curious though, if I take these ones out, if I go further down, am I going to find something more interesting? Because it doesn't really look like it. Ah, there we go. That is what we wanted. Those are the ores that we need. Alright, perfect. Beautiful. So then let's fill in you again. We'll open up a gap towards that side. We'll put a torch in. Then we need a couple of crates. There, so we open this one up. He can stand on here. That is fine. And we'll just put in the quarter blocks right here for now. Bang in my head. Let's get you out. Bang in my head also here. There, now a couple more quarter blocks. You go in there. Could I not? Maybe. Thank you. One in there and one in there. Are you serious? Come on. There. Alright, so then we have the way down here. And with that we can start making ourselves a couple of miners. Now let's rotate them. One here. One here. And let's get one there. No. But I want also normal stone. I don't get normal stone from here. There's a lot of ore here though. I don't just want to find ore. I mean, finding ore is always beautiful. It helps. There we go. You out of the way and you out of the way. Which means I can put the last miner right there. Which also means I need 3 of these crates. Because the crates is going to stop them from having to run back and forth. So we get you there. No, not there. Right about here. And right about there. Then let's open this up a little bit so they can actually walk over the crates. Because that's the way they're going to get to work. We need a little bit of space in here to be able to breathe. There we go. And besides that, once that's the thing, the mining, they will continue to mine everything that is around here, and they will not consume any of the blocks. There is the option to have blocks consumed, but that is not the miner, that's actually a digger. For him it's a full-time job. Alright, so that is 1, 2, 3. Now it doesn't look too pretty. Doesn't really have to look too pretty either at the moment. There we go. Alright, so everybody just finished their duties here. Alright, so we need 3 beds for... We need 3 beds for our miners. We need more copper nails. Now for copper nails I need... more copper, which we have, that's good. 3 beds is all I have. I need more copper nails. Alright, so we really need to make sure that we have enough of all that. Now let's get another set of beds right here behind it. We'll give them a little bit of space, but not too much. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more right down there. Now let's get recruits to fill all jobs. Total meals were at 59. Now I did add the additional berry farmer. Berry meals, berry meal bread. Yeah, we also need to get the scientist up and running. So while we are here, let's get the science lab. Let's put him down as well so we can actually start researching, which is very much needed. And for that, we're going to go here into science. Now, what is it that we want to unlock first? It has to be the water gatherer. We don't have any water in our colony. So I might need to get a single block of water coming in order to be able to do that within our secured compound. What is the level we are at? Now I should be able to just jump over here. There. Okay, so to get water in, we need to actually go another block down and inside. That is far from ideal. That is far from ideal. Alright, well, we have time to think about that, how we want to go and do all about that. Let's first get that science going. Here, start this science. Now, we do need to have somebody assigned to that as well. So let's go and recruit to fill all jobs. There we go. That should be 4 additional people. Here, see everybody picking up whatever they need. There we go. That's 4 additional people, which leaves us with 1 spare bed. And I think I'm going to have to spin that bed right about here. And we'll just put the torch there on the outside. Still works, still works. 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so let me open this up. Let's get the extra farm in here. So we have an additional berry farmer. That's going to be the last job that we will assign for now. And then let's see that we get our food levels up and start to research. Alright, there we go. So that's going to be the 4th berry farmer that we have. Now, eventually we will change the farms once we have done sufficient research. So let's also recruit him, which is going to be perfect. Alright, now let's have a look. How are we looking with ammo? Let's get that in there. So not too bad, but let's make a little bit more for him. Let's get a couple of additional slings as well, just to make sure that we have everything that we need. Yeah, we're still okay with just having 1 nighttime guard. Look at that, everybody going back to work. He is doing the research here. Now he needs 5 planks, 20 copper nails, which we have enough of. And we need copper parts, which we don't have. But copper parts we can also make. There. So now we have in the store again. Now our inventory, this inventory is the shared inventory for the full colony. So whatever is in there, everybody gets to use. There. And this is our personal inventory. Whatever we have here, the colonists cannot be using. So if I take out 5 meals... we still have it within the colony, but they will not consume them. Of course, they need to consume them. Alright, so we have 4 people working all the way around here now. Let's get ourselves an additional crate mate, and let's bang that bad boy right about there. So, didn't have to be walking too far to store. Now, what you doing? You're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be making berries and berry meals. And while we are at it, yeah, so we need 8 berries. So once everybody produces 2 berries, that's when we get 1 more meal, which is good. We should actually see our meal count go up relatively fast. Alright, now you're not doing too much. You are working on a research. You're out of copper parts again. Ah, of course, because I made the crate. Right, there you go. Now, are you nearly done with the science that you need to get done? You're about halfway. Alright, well, that's good. Then after that, we want to get probably the bronze anvil. What do I need for bread? water gathering. That's it. After that we can do bread. Perfect. Which gives me the oven as well as the grinding stone, which should give me wheat as well. Does it give me wheat farming? I think so. Let's have a look on the jobs that we can assign. Wheat farmer requires bread production to be unlocked first. And bread production is the one that takes... Exactly. Just that. So straight after this, we're going to go for the bread production. Once the bread production is done, we can add a couple new beds. We need to get the farm for wheat up and running. 2 of them actually. So that's 2 people there. We need a grinder and a baker. That is 4 additional jobs right there. Hence why we need to have sufficient food production here. Alright, now then the next thing I want to do is... well, actually, let's have a look how our farmers are, our miners are doing. Because they should be kind of okay down here. See, 1, 2. Do we not have somebody for here? Oh, that's what I was thinking, buddy. That's why I have you guys hired, because we need a lot of this. We need a lot of tin. Not yet, but eventually. And it's better to start mining that early. Alright. Now let's get all the way up here. And let's have a look that we get building on our wall. Because we do want a place to look nice. And we're getting quite a bit of stone coming in. It doesn't have to be a massive wall. No, let's not put these ones down. Let's first get this layer here. And turn that into stone as well. And then hopefully it's going to ping me very soon that our water gathering is ready. And then I actually need a person for the water gathering. Now, in between, I've been thinking what I want to do with the water gathering, and I do think that I want to have that within the colony. Now, the easiest way to get that within the colony is to bring it from here. See, I can just dig a trench like this. And like that, I can just fill it again. See, and then now if I dig it, it is dry again, which is the easiest way to allow me to move the water. Alright, so let me get the trench all the way dug to where I need it, and I'll just put it right next to the mine at the moment. Okay, so you go up here and we close this off there. Alright, so then you go all the way here. Alright, and then this is where we're going to have our water. So let's dig you guys out and make you all nice and stony. There. Alright, stone, stone, stone. Yeah, you're also going to be stone. And so are you. And you two are all coming out. Alright. Now I can dig the trench here, and then I can just fill it up with whatever in a moment again. Alright. That's also still... Just need to make sure that I hop out before I'm going to fill it up with water again. Exactly, so now I can close you off. And I can close you off with just the regular sand again. Just like that. Now, that should have filled up our entire trench. We jump out. And let me fill you, so then I can now remove these ones again. That is going to annoy me very much. I was fast enough. Alright, so I can now close all of you again off. Alright guys, we're working on a project here. Alright, and you can get the stone in there, and look at that. Now we have our own private little water source. Wow. And yeah, I'll make all that stone for now. Perfect. Take you out, and we will just close up the rest. Just with sand for now. Eventually we're going to replace all of that, and we'll turn the terrain into whatever we want. But look at that. So now I can put down the water gathering right about there. Let's get ourselves a couple of torches. We'll just bang them right on the other side. One above the entrance here, and one right there on the side. That is really bright though. But it works, it works. Alright, so 58 meals, which means our food count is going up, and that is a good thing. How are we looking here? Water gathering completed. Beautiful. Next up, exactly, bread production. Now, let's have a look here now, because I'm not sure. Do we actually have a workstation? Crate, planks, compass, workbench. What do I need? We need copper tools. Alright. Workbench. Here. Alright, now I need a workbench. And I will put that right here for now. In here we can set everything that needs to be automatically crafted. A lot of it we cannot do by hand. Empty buckets need to have their priority, and before they can do that they need to create all that, so we are looking good there. Sling bullets also high priority, and we can set different groups, so we can have different workbenches making different groups and all that, but again that is something that is for down the line. The one thing we don't have is beds. So since we now have enough food for extra people, let's get ourselves one additional person here, which is going to be for this one. And because now we should be able to get here from food to water gatherer. Exactly. And we need to rotate for him to face that way right there. And for that to properly work, let's remove you. And let's go in here, and we cannot make an additional crate. We need copper nails. There you go. And now we have an additional crate, which we can put right here. So the person we're going to be assigning to that job does not need to just wander around. Now, it does look like we need additional night guard. Because it doesn't look like it is enough for him alone anymore. There you go. Well, at least he refilled, he restored, and he is good there. Let's get an additional crate here as well. Hello? Can we not do that? Alright. No, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted this one. Exactly, right back there. Now let's recruit, so we have the extra night guard, because it is really needed. And until he is there, we shall give the poor guy a hand, just making sure that everybody survives here. Oi. I'm a horrible shot, even here in the game. Did I set daytime guard again? No, nighttime slinger guard. Did I not hire enough people for that? No, because I first hired a water gatherer. Of course I did. Well, see, it's a good thing that I'm actually helping out here for a change. Look at that. Teamwork. Teamwork. Alright. Now, to make this work better, we could extend it here inside, so they have a longer way to walk in here before they actually get anywhere. I might actually move him over one. No, that was not smart. I was going to say let's remove these ones. And then I can remove the crate from here, move that over. And then we can assign an additional night guard here, and I can remove that. And he should automatically go there. Yes, exactly. So then we take the torch away instead of just throwing something. Exactly. Now we make that nice 2 deep, like this one. And now they cannot attack these two, but they first have to walk in here a little bit further. Then once we have the wall in, we're going to be having this all the way until probably around here or so. And we'll just have this as our main entrance. It's a little off-center though. That's going to really annoy me eventually, but what can we do? Okay, now food. Total meals 31.30. Wow. Do we pay to hire now? Yes, we do. Alright, so that is where a lot of the food went. Oof. Alright, so what are we doing here for science? Start the research, please. What do you need for the research? Berry meals 30. Oof. See? Stop that. I will give you a job. Am I going to give you a job? I don't even know what job to give you at the moment. The only thing I can think of is to get an additional berry farmer here, just to make sure that we have sufficient food before we're actually going to be doing anything else. One more. Like in the good old days, food as main priority. And once the food situation is all good and sorted, that is when we can have a look to upgrade everything else. And I think that is basically the main focus here in the game. No, not the white sand. We need the nice sand. Yes, the dirt. Exactly. Now let's first block this off before I drop myself down in there. I love it that we can just spam that key to have the production up and running. Can I have some more dirt, please? Thank you. I don't think anybody else here in the colony is using dirt except for me to make you guys have... Oi! Dick back. Why did you murder my nighttime guard? So I also need a daytime guard now. Well, at least I know exactly what to do now with... Yeah, let's recruit an additional one. So we have the night. We really need the nighttime guards. And we basically need a daytime guard as well. But first things first, we need an additional berry farmer. We need additional food. We need to get those food levels up, especially if we're going to end up losing people to stupid zombies in the night. Alright, now we can manage our jobs here. And then let's say we need scientist at -1 and he will automatically become a berry farmer. 5 berry farmers should definitely do the trick. That should be more than enough to get us through the next couple of days. Okay, guys, now that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, please do remember to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys right back here for more Colony Survival, episode number 2, where we're hopefully stepping away a little bit from the main food problem, and we can actually start to focus on a couple of the other things. And start building, because that's what the mod is about. Well, that's what the game is about building nice buildings, and obviously have your colonists survive, unlike this poor fella which was sleeping right about here until a zombie decided to beat his head in. But we'll get a daytime guard as well, and then that should prevent all of it. Okay guys, thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the next one.